Okay, so we are going to grab these waves, and then there are certain characteristics of each wave that you're going to memorize. So it is telling us that we are going to use increments. We are going to use increments of 15 degrees on our x-axis and 0.25 on our y. So 0.25, 0.50, 0.75, 1, 15, 30, 45, 60, 75, 90. Okay, so everything on, what's that? So I want you to put in sine 15. Actually, put in sine 0. Calculators, grab a calculator, put in sine 0. What do you get? 0. So over 0, up 0. Now let's put in sine 15. What do you get? 0.25. 0.25. So remember, each of these are 0.25. So I'm going over 15 degrees, up 0.25. Okay, put in sine 30. 0.5. So this is 30 degrees and 0.5 is halfway. Sine 45. 0.75. So we're going over 15, 30, 45.
0.7.
Sorry, 0.7. Had to tell me the right numbers.
Oh, I just read.
0.7. So we're just guessing about where it is. Okay, so that was 30, 15, 30, 45. Put in sine 60.
0.86.
0.86. This is 7.5. This is 1. So we're somewhere up in here. Put in sine 75. 0.97. So we're really close here. And then put in sine 90. 1. Are you guys good to keep going? So now 15 degrees after 90 would be 105. So put in sine 105 and keep going on your graph. So you're going to go all the way over to 360.
Would it be the opposite, just as you?
Well, let's see.
Literally is. Yeah.
It's like 105. Done 105. Oh, you've already done 105?
Yeah, that's.
So you want to go up by 15, so that's 90, you want to go to 105.
Yes.
And then count up 15 from there, so then 120. No. So if this is 90, then 15 more should be 105. 15 more should be 120.
I'm just labeling them all. So
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, remember, if this is 0.25, 0.50, 0.75, 1.
I swear there was
So
more
it's
than
just going to
that.
be a little bit under this.
There was more than that.
Yeah, okay, buddy. You might want to label this as 0.25, 0.5, 0.75,
I
1,
thought there was.
so that you know where events it is.
I had to sit, but I left another sit.
Mhm.
I think it's girl. Yes, no.
So that's really close to, I think I have 175. So I'm gonna put your numbers down here. So you did 90, then 105, then 125, or sorry, 120, then 135, 150, 165, and then 180. What'd you get for sign 195?
Wouldn't be a negative.
What did you get? Negative 0.25. So now we're going lower. So remember, this is 0.25,
And pardon me.
0.50, 0.75. So this is negative 0.25, negative 0.50, negative 0.75, negative 1. So now I'm going over here and down to about there.
Oh my God.
It's almost Christmas.
Do you want cold from 135, 150? Yes.
Happened to me.
Sometimes
Why would I get cold?
from Santa.
Why would I get cold?
Disagree with me.
Yeah, he deserves it.
Yeah, you're getting more cold.
She deserves it in this.
You're not even
Yeah,
getting
he
cold.
does.
Now you're not even getting cold. You don't deserve that either. You get nothing.
Away.
Yeah.
Burn it.
You be beating harder. We're best friends. God bless.
Just came up and hit our.
You made a judgment call. These days.
Okay, does everybody have your sine wave done? Okay.
Yeah.
Stop. Oh, what?
Okay, there's your sine wave, you guys. There are 5 important points on that sine wave that you are going to have to memorize. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. Once we know those 5, then we can just take those 5 and join a way through them. So you have 5 main points that you have to memorize on your sine wave. Yep. So it starts at 0, goes over 90 degrees, up 1, goes over 90 degrees, down 1, goes over 90 degrees, down 1 more, goes over 90 degrees, up 1. So everybody watch. Okay, pencils down, watch. So we're starting at 0. We're going over 90 degrees, up 1. Over 90 degrees, down 1. Over 90 degrees, down 1. Over 90 degrees, up 1. Okay, so as soon as you have those 5 points on, then you just do this. Okay, just join it together. So you have some things to write underneath. What are your zeros? Where does your zeros occur at? At 0, 80, 360. What is your y-intercept? 0. Okay, so my zeros are right here. It's when I'm going up or down. And remember, zeros are the same thing as your roots or your x-intercepts. So I've got 0, 180, 360. My y-intercept on the y-axis, I started here at 0. What is the maximum point it goes up to? 1. What is the minimum point it goes down to? What is a period? 360. It takes one complete period to go through that cycle, which is 360 degrees. What is my amplitude?
180.
0.
0.
What? 1. So my amplitude. So my equation of my axis. Okay, so my equation of my axis, that's a bad one. Just wait till I move it slightly. So here's the center that divides that sine wave in half. Half it's above it, half it's below it. So this right here is my equation of my axis. So my equation of my axis is x equals 0. So if that's the center that divides that wave in half, how much up do I go to get to my top? How much down do I go to get to my bottom? It has to be the exact same. You have to go up 1, down 1, or up 5, down 5. Otherwise, your equation, you're actually in the wrong spot. So you have to go up and down the same amount if you've got the equation of the axis in the right spot. So my amplitude is 1, because from that, I go up 1 and I go down 1. So if we think of this in terms of our quadrants, okay, so remember 0, 90, 180, 270, 360. Where is it positive? In which quadrants? 0 to 90, it's positive.
0, 180.
90 to 180, it's positive. That's it. So it's only positive from 0 to 180. So which quadrants is that? 1 and 2. So in quadrants 1 and 2, it's positive. Will, if that's a phone, put it away, please.
Calculator.
It's calculator. Okay. Everybody okay with a sine wave? So we start at 0, over 90, up 1, over 90, down 1, over 90, down again, over 90, back up. So here's what I want you to do now. Same thing, but this time it is for our cosine wave. So same thing, it says 0.25, 0.5, 0.75. And again, you're using 15-degree increments. So right now, if you put in your calculator and you put in cos 0, what do you get? Cos 0? 1. You should get 1. If you put in cos 0, you should get 1.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. We're not done yet, guys. We got 3 minutes left. So now let's put in cos 15. So put in cos 15, what do you get? Yep.
One thing that would be the same as sun, but it would be like squared.
It's going to be similar, yep. Yep. So what was your number then?
Oh, I forget what it was. Let's see.
Good. So 0.97, so you're going over 15 degrees and going to 0.97. Okay, let's go cos 30. What do you guess? 0.87. Okay, let's go cos 45. What do you get? We just did that. No, we didn't. So you get 0.7 here. So it's going to be a little bit below. Cos 60. 0.5. Cos 75. What do you get? Yep. Cos 90. Zero.
First and fourth.
So let's finish with our graphs from yesterday, you guys. So we left off right here with the cosine wave. If I put in cos of 105, what do I get? Yep. Negative 25. 105, 120, cos of 120. Cos of 135. Over there. 135. Cos of 150. Am I doing my math right? That's
Yeah.
105, 150. Sorry, what did you say?
Like 8, 7.
Okay. And then cos of 150, 165.
Or 96, are you?
0.9, okay. Cos of 180. Okay, and then we're gonna come back up here. Is everybody getting the same thing I am? We're just following along in the same pattern. Okay, are we good? Yep, we'll join that together. But is everybody good with those points? Any questions? Okay, so let's join them together. And again, we're joining them with a wave as best we can, so we do not need rulers. Okay, so what are my zeros, my roots, my x-intercepts at? 90 and 270. Right here and here. Yep. What is my y-intercept? At 1. So when I go over 0, I'm up at 1. What is the maximum value it goes up to? 1. What is the minimum value it goes down to? -1. Period. How long does it take to go through one cycle? 360 degrees is perfect. Amplitude. So where's my equation of the axis that divides it in half? At 0. So if I had a line that divided this wave in half, it would be right there at 0. So my amplitude from that line to the top point, how much did I go up? 1. From that line to the bottom point, how much did I go down? So what's my amplitude? That's y. So from your equation of your axis, how much up you go to get to the top point, how much down you go to get to the bottom point. If you've done it right, it's the same number. Otherwise, your equation of your axis is not in the right spot. And then again, let's think about our quadrants. So 0, 90, 180, 270, and 360. In what quadrant is it positive? So it's positive right here in quadrant 1. And what other one? And 4. So in quadrants 1 and 4. Everybody have that on your piece of paper? So same as the one we talked about yesterday with sine wave yesterday. I talked about how you had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 key points you had to memorize. Okay, cosine is the same. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 key points you have to memorize. So when we start shifting this on Monday, you have to know those 5 so that we can shift it right and left and up and down and then shrinking it and stretching it and stuff. Okay, so those 5 you need to know. With cosine wave, you start at 1, you go over 90, down 1, over 90, down 1, over 90, up 1, over 90, up 1. Okay, where does sine wave start at? What number? 0. Where does cosine start at? 1. That's the difference between the two. Really, they look the exact same. It's just where they start. So if I could shift this over this way, it would look the same as a sine wave.